Okay, Year 10, let's have a little talk about biology. So biology is one of the 2 unit sciences that you can pick for Year 11. All the sciences are 2 units and they all contribute to your ATAR. In Year 11 you can pick a maximum of 3 sciences. If biology is going to be the one you picked, the reason you'd be picking it is because you really love life. You love learning about living things and how they relate to each other. So in terms of the course, all of our sciences, the truth is they are only 40% knowledge and 60% skills. So the emphasis is on students doing and students conducting their own research and then applying it. So if we go through the course structure, we build, so we look at cells in Year 11, then we look at how those cells build to make whole organisms. We then look at how those organisms interact with each other, what sort of relationships they have, how ecosystems as a whole have living and non-living factors that affect them. Then in Year 12, I'll try not to show my bias, but Year 12 course is by far my favourite. Year 12 we get to actually look at genetics, then apply genetics to some modern techniques. Then we get 2 great topics on diseases, so we look at infectious disease and then non-infectious disease. So I've got Cody Doran with me in Year 12. Hello. Cody does biology and he also does extension science. So Cody, why did you pick biology?
I picked biology because I have a fascination with how life works and how stuff develops over time and the changes through evolution and all that kind of jazz. It's just really intriguing for me.
Okay, all right. So now you've picked it, has it lived up to it? What have you really enjoyed about your 2 years of bio?
I've really enjoyed learning the content, and because you can kind of adapt the content the way to where you're kind of passionate about. I have a big fascination with plants and how they work, so I'm able to look more closely with my own study on how plants fit the criteria for learning in class.
So you've picked it. If students pick biology, what sort of commitment are they making? What do they need to set aside every week to study it?
You're going to need to be able to summarise the content very well so that you can understand it personally, and you're going to need a really big, passionate drive towards actually getting the content down into your head and learning it. Because if you don't get that on board quickly, you're going to find struggles later in the term.
Okay. Right, so my summary of biology, I teach all of the sciences. My advice to students with biology, it is a subject that you really need a wealth of content, and the only way you really get that is through wide reading. So I advise my students always to adopt the practice of pre-reading before a lesson, and we provide textbooks to all of our science students. So pre-read, listen in class, ask questions if needed. It is a course that you need to be constructing notes, would you agree? Construct
Yes.
notes regularly throughout the course. Okay. All right, thank you.